Yeah, go live. Everyone's watching adverts. I should do a little titles, I think, for this. We're doing this regular. I think we're going to need titles. So if you're watching our rerun, you're not watching the. Yes, I know I'm live. you're not watching. You're not watching the adverts you're watching before. But if you're watching live, you've just come out the adverts, and hopefully you haven't skipped them. Yeah, of course you've skipped them. I know you a lot. You've skipped me adverts. Gilster! No, I didn't, but do. Yes. New pins look absolutely stunning. Go buy. Go buy. Pete! My best friend Pete with my Evil Knievel. I wonder what'll come first. Evil Knievel or me Winder. Yeah, I've got a complete Evil Knievel. Cameron, hello there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, dear me. Right, so he's the Star Wars Toybox tonight, which talk about vintage Star Wars and just vintage Star Wars, nothing else. Well, I wouldn't put it past you, Yoster. You probably had to watch the first one. Yeah, I hate them as much as you do, but it's all revenue at the end of the day. Vadertron. Good evening. Good evening. Your application will go out on Tuesday. You've got so many packages to send out on Tuesday. It's unbelievable. Bank holiday, eh? Right, so we're going to do the Star Wars tracker. You probably saw in the description if you read the description. If you can read, you will. We were going to be talking about the first 12 values. I'll tell you the reason for that. I think maybe I do have the. I don't think it's there. The comments, are the comments there? Oh, they're there. Yeah, right. So I will be showing the comments on why I'm doing this tonight. So, Batu, hello there. Hello. Right, so we're going to go. We've got 15 people in the chat, so if we're going to go through this Star Wars tracker. JDTV, hello. Cool Enterprise mode. Yes, I do love it. I love it. My Playmobil Enterprise. You may notice I have changed. I put all my Playmobil up there now. I'm kind of getting that. That's all Star Wars now. That's like more like a Star Wars shelf now. Now I've got the Armourer Hot Tie. Thank you, John Joker. My Homelander is down there shooting Batman. But I have done the reviews for those. Those are up on Patreon right now. If you want to be on Patreon, £2 a month. Not bad. Or is it £1? I think it's £1. You can get Patreon for £1 a month. You get my videos early. There is 3 videos up there. Probably another one tomorrow when I edit my Knight Rider. Bonjour. You're right, Wayne. Did there? Oh my God. Yeah, bloody Leeds lost though, didn't they? How can... anyway. Hello there. I don't know. Never heard of him. Right, so we'll get on with this. Shall we read this? This is not this week's. I haven't got this week's yet. We're going to do last week's because we missed it out because we had Drew Teg on last week about his cabinets, his vintage Star Wars cabinets. And if you'll have to remind me a bit later on, he has got me a special thing for my Death Star. So you might have to wait for that one. So yeah, the next Hakes auction I started it and it's available a bit right now. We don't really look at the Hakes auctions. We should do. If anybody wants to look at the Hakes auctions this week, let me know. I might do something tomorrow about it. We need to look at the 2 auctions, at least 2 auctions I'm going to be doing on Wednesday. Maybe 3 if we're lucky. And then we've got the Hasbro Pulse as well. So it's going to be a very busy week this week. Very busy. I've got it's Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow, but I am going to see Book of Mormon. Tuesday, I've got a lot of posting to do, and I'm meeting somebody for a cup of coffee. Wednesday, we've got it's Star Wars Day. We've got at least 2 auctions. We've got the Hasbro Pulse. We've got Moon Knight, the last episode of Moon Knight. Thursday, I'm going to see Doctor Strange. I've got tickets to see Doctor Strange. Friday, we've got the finale of Picard and the first episode of, Strange New Worlds. It comes out. It doesn't come out in the UK, but, that pirate flag might have to go up. Well, it definitely will have to go up because I'm not going to miss that one. Yes, I did as well. I loved that. If you can hear something banging, I've put a new extruder on my 3D printer and it's slipping a bit, so I need to just tighten it up. I do apologise for that. It's better than the squeaking, because a lot of people was complaining about squeaking. So I got a new extruder. It just needs adjusting a bit. Oh, good luck with that one. You're doing it by yourself? I've done 2 by myself. Oh, they're not easy. Where do I find these auctions? I worked in auctions houses, so I know all the auction houses. It just comes up, and I've got Google alerts as well that tell you about auctions. There's one at Hanson's as well. Supposedly, we're going to talk about that as well sometime this week. I bought a 99p figure and it's worth £1,000. You know, that usual article that comes up 30 times a day. But I have not seen that. I don't know where that auction is. It's supposed to be on Wednesday, but I don't think it is. It might be back end of the month, I think. But we'll look at that one as well. So yeah, I just know all the auction houses. No, we're not doing raids. It's a vintage Star Wars. It's not one of my usual streams. Banging, you say? What? I'm not playing those today. You've got concerns. I've got concerns, but yeah, I'm just going to enjoy it. It is the Enterprise. It is the 5-year mission. And I'm just going to enjoy it. And it's got legacy characters in it, even though the different actors, obviously. But Captain Pike is fantastic. Number 1. I love number 1 from the old number 1. So this one is just as good. Season 2 is stretched out a bit. Stretched it out a bit, definitely. Ticket Dark. I've been streaming over on Twitch, mate. I'm on Twitch. All my gaming is on Twitch now. I've been on Twitch today. I was building some Lego today, some Star Wars Lego. I did get just one person in. I think there were 2 people in, but only one person talking, unfortunately. So yeah, everything's over on Twitch now. The gaming and things like that. So yeah, check that out. Follow me over there. I've got 36 followers. I need 14 more followers over there. Yeah, we don't talk about Discovery. No. No, it's not a raid. Right, let's get on with this so we can get on with the main topic of the stream tonight. You can have fun later. Where were we? Take a look. There's bound to be some interest. The auction is due to wrap up in early May. Yeah, with the Hakes auction, that goes on for days, weeks. I think it goes on for about 2 weeks, which I don't really like. I like our auctions where it's just done and it's up, it's done. Alongside this, across the Atlantic, Vectis. Across the Atlantic? No, we're over here. Another regular auction on the Plenty of Star Wars. Yeah, we watched that, didn't we? Return of the Jedi store display, which went for, oh, excuse me, crikey, I went for £13,000. Used an iconic toy. He wasn't the best. I didn't like it myself, to be honest with you. But somebody did because they paid £13,000 for it. With a high tech estimate of 5,000 to 10,000. I want to watch yet went for 13,000. It won't be on this tracker because that's not kind of thing that happens on here. So Monday, look at that, $7,000 more than the Sunday. Mondays keep surprising us. So we'll start off with the coins. Number 5, EV99 at $60. Number 4 is Luke Skywalker X-Wing Pilot, $66. Number 3 is Biker Scout for $81. Number 2 is Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper with eyes, $112. And number 1 is Luke Skywalker no eyes, AFA U80. So it's been taken off the card, $125. Accessories, we've got a number 5 Imperial TIE Fighter pilot, TIE Fighter on a Kenner Star Wars Air TIE Fighter logo, long play logo, $647. Number 4 is an AT-ST Return of the Jedi B Endor Forest Scene, $700. I'm hoping that's sealed. Number 3 is Tatooine Skiff, loose Tatooine Skiff at $850. Those are just rising in prices. Number 2 is an AT-AT, Return of the Jedi A Endor Forest Scene, which is quite one of the rarest boxes, even though it's Jedi. $1,276. And number 1 is 12-inch Boba Fett. Boba Fett taxing is Boba Fett tax is everywhere. It's everywhere. Star Wars Air Picture Box, $1,500. Loose figures now. We've got number 5 is Blue Snag, no dent. $695. You know, there was only 15,000 of the Blue Snaggle tools. 15,000. I think. Might be 150,000. I don't know. I think it was just 15,000. So, I mean, they're not really, really rare. But yeah, 15,000. Yeah, that's right. 15,000 were made. And it doesn't seem a lot, but you think about it, they do come up a lot. They're not rare. Not rare. No figures are rare. Vlix maybe is probably the only rare figure. R2-D2 pop-up lightsaber. So United Kingdom, £655. Number 3 is Luke Skywalker fanboy, yellow hair, AFA 85. United States, $1,009. Number 2 is another pop-up lightsaber R2, UKG 85 for £805. The number 1, Boba Fett, again, AFA 85, $2,400. Oh, Ticket Dark, you're following me on Twitch. Thank you for that. Yeah. So finally, we're going for the mock figures. We've got Chewbacca at number 5, AFA 75 on a Kenner, Star Wars 12C, $1,825. Number 4, Power Droid, AFA 80 on a Kenner, Star Wars 21A, $2,030. Number 3 is a Ben Obi-Wan Kenobi, white hair, AFA 75 on a Kenner Star Wars 12A. That's probably quite rare with white hair. Rare with quite white hair. $2,200. Number 2 is Han Solo small head, AFA 80. Again, Han Solo small head on a card. That's nice. Kenner Star Wars 12B. My Han Solo small head is now in the cabinet. I just need a blaster for him. So I've got a large head. We've got 2 variants. That is the first variant that's gone in there. I do have a white hair Ben Kenobi as well. So that is a Kenner Star Wars 12B, $3,960. And number 1, we have a Luke Skywalker fanboy. Why is it called a fanboy? It doesn't say fanboy on the card. It's just Luke Skywalker. Yellow hair, AFA 85, Kenner Star Wars 21B, $6,800 dues. So my collection is up again. 1% has gone up again. 6,600 now. So don't come and rob me, will you? Because I'm not insured. So there we go. That is the Star Wars tracker. Let's shut down the emails because I don't want emails ping all the time. Right, so what we do have is what we're going to talk. I'm going to go through the chat now, and then we're going to go talk on what. Let me just share that screen. What we're going to talk about today. Let me just shut that down. I don't want that interrupting anything. Right, so where were we in the chat? Where were we? Discovery, raid, blah, blah, blah. Thursday, for me, weather permitting, boat sailing morning. Then Doctor Strange. Yes, I think I'm going about 11 o'clock, Doctor Strange. There is a boat sale here in Leeds, but there's a boat sale Friday morning as well in Bradford, which I might go to this. Oh, I don't know, because I'm going to collectabilia on Saturday. That's what I'm doing Saturday, collectabilia. Oh, God. So this week, I am just busy. Get on with it. If you can sell 200 pins today, how much would that cost me? 200 pins. And everybody can have one. Yes, you do. Everybody does. It's got to be. Lovely. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Lovely. Right. So today's subject is been brought about by one of the comments that I got. I mean, this. We're going to look through this video. It's a year old. It's over a year old. Let me, because I've got comments. I should have highlighted this one to start off with. Something. Oh, £30 for an R2 with a mink sticker. I'll take 50 of those, thanks. Yeah, but this was the average price due to the Star Wars tracker. You know, so it was all the betas as well, texting all the betas as well. So that is the average price. It was the average price a year ago. We're going to see what price it is now. 4 times your value. 4 times your value for a mint. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously. So that's AA Studio. I've not heard of them since, or before, or since. It's possible to get me on Port OK Junction for 30 quid. Then all the way you're depending on kitchen. Exactly, that's what I said in the video. It was an average price. So we've got the last two I've got were 23 and £30, which they were. Matter of being patient, my friend, yeah. So Blue Snaggletooth, 18 hours ago. So this is what's prompted me to do this today. Agree. First 12 R2 have shot up in value. So he's commented that today, which is fair enough. I've put all the figures. I did this video a year ago. I do them so we can look back and see how much the prices have changed. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do today. So we're going to look through my video from a year ago. I think it's a year ago. Super thanks if anybody needs to, So let's look through this.
Hello there, welcome back to Blue Harvest Vintage Toys.
That's me.
On this video today, I'm just going to go through the first 12 Star Wars vintage figures and talk a bit about their current value. Now I'm going to break down the figures and the accessories because I do believe that the accessories are worth a lot more than the figures these days. And I'm going to be using the Star Wars tracker and my own knowledge. So you may not agree with me on some of these. So if you've got any points, let me know in the comments below. We can start a little discussion. So first up, we've got Luke Skywalker. Some call him Luke Fanboy.
Yeah, no.
You can call him whatever you want. I'm going for the yellow hair one. And the Star Wars tracker has him at £20 minimum and £131 highest, with the average at 48. So
we've got an average of £48 there, and this is last year. So let's look what the average price is now, shall we? Due to the Star Wars tracker, again we're talking about the Star Wars tracker. If you don't know about the Star Wars tracker, it's Star Wars. I'll put the link in the chat. And what it is if you're a vintage Star Wars collector, you need this basically. And it tells you the current values for each figure. You can have it on an app as your phone, as on your website, anything like that. This is the website. Obviously, I use the app all the time, and just keeps you up to date. It's everything. That is what I've just done. The Star Wars tracker report, and what's going on during that week. So what we're looking for? We're looking for Luke Skywalker, fanboy. Shh. Stop saying cops calling it. This is not in alphabetical order. I do apologise. I think it is. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Yeah, we should be coming up very shortly. I do apologise. This one. Yeah, you can't really bookmark any of the figures, which I should have done. So that's the brown hair. That's the DT Saber, which I love. The orange hair, the yellow hair. So how much did I say? I've forgotten now. Let's go back. Let's go.
These figures, highest with the average at 48. So as with all.
So the average was 48. Now the average now is 79. It's 80. It's nearly doubled. It's nearly doubled in a year. Yeah. So that's that one. So that's the looks. I mean, that of course it's the main character in it. One of the main characters.
Because it really depends on condition, but I think you'll be talking about 20 to £30 for the figure.
With Fusion 360.
Sorry about this. Bloody adverts. Adverts on my own videos.
Yellow lightsaber, and again, you're going to be paying at least 20 to 30 for one of these with the tip on. Even without the tip, you're going to be paying at least £10. They are quite rare with the tip
anymore.
on. So complete, I give a look.
This is only a year ago, if you believe.
Ben Kenobi with white hair. This figure obviously includes the
That's
final
grey hair, by the way.
The average for this figure on Star Wars Tracker is £25. Not as sought after as Luke, but
£25 for a white-haired Ben Kenobi. Is he under Ben? I'm hoping so now. Yeah, we go. Buy it. So there, it's 34. So that's gone up. That's gone up. Not as much as some of the other figures. The grey hair. The grey hair's more than the white hair. That's unusual. Seems to be the white hair. I just find the grey hair mostly. I found the white hair and I thought, oh, okay. So I've kept the white hair instead of the grey hair. But anyway, it just goes to show you don't know everything. You don't know everything. So that has gone up. I've got how much he said. He said.
Final cape. It brings £1. Not a sought after. I give a Luke Skywalker. This figure obviously includes the vinyl cape.
Yeah.
And the average for this figure
but it's gone up,
is £25. Not as sought after as Luke, but with that vinyl cape, it brings him in around the same price.
These figures that I've got photographed here.
Like with Luke's, it's
was my last collection.
Especially with that tip.
About 6 years ago.
Again, you're going to be paying
about five years ago.
So I'm going to value this figure at £35. Onto the very first figure I ever got, and it's
35. So I'm about right there.
Vader. As with Ben Kenobi, you've got the black vinyl cape that goes with him, and as there is an abundance of Darth Vaders, the value of this figure is not very high. No. You could probably pick a good one up for about £20.
Yeah, they were nice. Yeah,
does say an
I mean, this
£27.
collection is better
so
than
between
the
£20 and £30 for the figure. Onto the red or orange, sometimes lightsaber.
Did I say £20 to £30 on that one? D. Not the DT Saber. Yeah, it's gone up a bit. Not too much. It's gone up about £5 in the last year. So yeah, I need to change the price of my fit. Anyway, Raider John. Sorry. But no, it's not going up. Don't worry about it. Right, so We're just going to do the first 12. I don't want to go through them all. It'll take us all night to do that.
But they're not as rare as the Ben or the Luke lightsaber. But if you do want to tip on, they're usually about £20, £25. So
I've got a spare one if anybody needs one.
£35 for Vader, as it does appear to buy complete. Next up, we have the little fellow without any accessories, but the value does vary because of condition. If you want a mint sticker front and back,
here we go. This is what we're on about today.
That actually clicks. You're going to be paying about £30. Next, we have probably the cheapest of the first 12.
That is what he's probably complaining about, because I said £30. Which,
yeah, front and back, and the head that actually clicks, you're going to be paying about £30.
See that one there. How mint is that? Right, I paid £20 for that. £20. I mean, this is like 5 years ago. So a year ago, it was about £30. So we're going to have a look at what it is now. It's under A, so we're going to have to go to the top. It should be under A. There we go. Not pop up. Solid done. 21, you see. The average is 21. Now I'm saying £30 there. Now the price hasn't gone down on solid tomato, but this is more of the because there's so many of them. Availability in 2020. Look how many there is of them, and the value has gone down. It's actually gone down, and the lifetime value is about steady. So the value has gone down. Like I said, £30 has gone down to 21 on average now. So there must be a lot more beta R2s out there. So for this guy that's complained that you can't get an R2D2 for £30, there you go. I just want to. I'm not proving anything. I don't need to prove anything. I just want to.
Next, we have probably the cheapest of the first 12. That's Chewbacca. This is probably because he was in the early bird kit, and everybody got a Chewbacca. There are probably more of these figures than the Darth Vader.
Now,
and like the Darth Vader, there was only one of these in the entire line. The good thing about this figure is that
the Chewbacca is the one that I get the most. I'm getting job lots to sell in the cabinet. Chewbacca is the one I get the most. I sold the Darth Vader helmet yesterday, and it had two Chewbaccas. I put 5 figures in it. I put it for £35 with 5 figures, and there were 2 Chewbaccas. But they're not expensive. My prices, put it that way. I'm just trying to get people to get Star Wars figures, and if I put them at a cheap price, I'm making money, and people are happy. Yeah, so let's see how much Chewbacca is.
Maybe sometimes on the bandolier, but
I should have put graphics up on this. I think
Chewbacca really mint, and for that reason, I'm going to value him at £10. The Star Wars tracker has a minimum of 77p.
See, £10 is average for a Chewie. 77p is the lowest price. So somebody's bought a Chewbacca for 77p. And I'm not surprised, really, but but that's like a year ago. So let's look at Chewbacca now. What the average price? I don't think it's going to be more than £10. To be honest with you, I don't think Chewbacca's gone up. Chewbacca is one of the figures that stayed the same for a long time. £18. That surprises me. That surprises me. But again, it's the average. Obviously, 77p, you're not going to get a blaster. You're going to get a real beta Chewbacca. But I said there's so many of them. Availability rank it. Look at that. Nearly to the end. The value is low. So yeah, that's gone up as well. Almost doubled what I said. So yeah. How much is Blue Snag? Well, we'll go to that in the end. I'll style that message and we'll get back to that. Like I was saying, 15,000 of those made. Fall on the Zuckus. 2 ears, awesome, yeah. But it's one of those figures that everybody has. See you later, mate. Oof. Sorry, but you're wrong. You're wrong. We don't talk about the H word on this stream. This is vintage Star Wars. Thank you. Right. So what's next? What's next?
You know, but that's not really in bad condition. And now onto his bowcaster. Now there's two versions of the bowcaster. There is the early bird version, which is like a greeny, translucent
grain, yeah.
plastic, which most people wouldn't really recognise.
This guy knows what he's talking about.
But again, you can always find Chewbacca's bowcaster. So I will give that a value of £10 and a value of the complete figure at £20.
Well, there you go,
Next,
£20. So yeah, it's about right.
Figure in the first 12, and it's
That wasn't
Princess
really
Leia.
That was a good layout.
That is not for the figure, though. That is for the blaster, which I'll talk about in a minute.
Oh.
As with the big Kenobi,
could have done a better one there,
get a vinyl cape with Princess Leia. And
this is an interesting
white,
figure because it's one of the highest
so
ones.
it's really hard to find one that is minty white.
Probably the highest one,
Normally
apart
get
from
them all different colours.
Vinyl Cape Jawa, obviously.
So to get a minty white one, you're going to have to pay. The average on a Star Wars tracker is £67.
£67. So remember that. £67. Right, so we've got to find P. There we go. £67. So we're now talking 103 on average. So yeah, what's that? 37 is it? 36, something like that. 34. I can't know. So yeah, he's gone up a lot. Availability rank is in the yellow for this year, and the value is going into the green. Value lifetime is green. So yeah, it is one of the highest of the first 12. So what we're going to talk about the blaster next.
I'm thinking that must be without the cape. Another thing you got to look out for on the Princess Leia is the head gets wobbly, as it's quite a thin neck. So I'm going to give the figure itself a value of £30.
What?
But as I said, it's the blaster that you're going to be paying for. There are 5 Princess Leia figures in the vintage line. 3 of them have this Princess Leia blaster, but only this one has the black Princess Leia blaster. The
Probably.
one I have seen at £50 on eBay, but we're not looking at eBay prices. That is like a different planet sometimes. You sometimes have to get lucky.
What is going on here? I don't add adverts in the middle of my. I need to look at that. So I do not put adverts in the middle of my videos.
£23.
They've
Didn't
put.
have a care.
YouTube's put them in.
To get the blaster that cheap I was really lucky. And that's the thing about collecting vintage Star Wars.
Shut up and get on with it.
You've got to be lucky. When people say they can't afford it, you have to be elitist to collect these. It's really not true. I can tell you story after story of getting vintage figures. In fact, I once got a Princess Leia Organa figure at a car boat about 3-4 years ago for 20.
Sleeping. I saw you earlier. How are you doing?
Like these figures.
How's the Emperor?
Princess Leia blaster.
You bumped into Joe, eh?
Is valued around £60 to buy separately. But like I said, just remain patient. And one will come up. I minded. On to the captain of the Millennium Falcon now, Han Solo.
I was in the chat of Junkman's stream last night, and I said, "Have you seen Sleeping?" I said, "Have you seen Sleeping Collectibles?" He said, "Those Sleeping Collectibles." Damn, I tried. So yeah, we're on Han Solo.
Big head version.
Big head
on this one. It's the version you get less paint rub on them. I don't think I've seen many little head hands without paint rub. So you can get a Han Solo for about £30 in good condition. His blaster, meanwhile, is usually
£30, right? H, back to H. We're going big head. £30. So £28, about the same. Availability rank is yellow. Obviously, the lifetime rank is green, but it's gone down a bit. It's strange, is that? The small head, though, is rarer, obviously, because it was only out for such a long time, such a short time. So, yeah, that's quite interesting. Right, what have we got next?
£15. It is the rarer of the two main blasters, and you do need a few of them for the vintage line. So for the whole figure complete, I'd say about £35. On to C3PO now, and it's another one of those figures that's abundant and easily found. Although the lamest can always
he knows left coast.
Really loose, so check for that. But unlike the Death Star droid, this vac metalizing gold colour doesn't seem to wear off. Oh. So again, most of these figures are quite mint. The Star Wars Tracker has an average of £13, and as it has no accessories, I'm going to give it a value of £15.
£15? £15, so would it be under S? I think it's under S, isn't it? Yeah. £15, yeah, about right. That stayed the same. Availability rank is very high. The value is very low. What can you say about 3PO? But what a shame. Next we got Stormtrooper.
Imperial Stormtrooper. Yes, it might be 4POA, but it does look good, and you do need a lot of these to build. But again, it's still one of those white figures. It's not nearly as bad as Snowtrooper, because the plastic is different. But you still get a lot of yellow in on these Stormtroopers. So to get them into one, you're probably paying about £20, £25. But then it does come with the Imperial Blaster.
So £25 for the Stormtrooper. Let's look for the... Oh, it should be. Oh, is it Imperial? It's Imperial Stormtrooper, isn't it? There we go. Yeah. What? Did I just say £28?
Bad as a Snowtrooper, because the plastic is different. But you still get a lot of yellow in on these Stormtroopers. So to get them into one, you're probably paying about £20, £25.
25,
and then it
so...
does come with the Imperial Blaster.
Going up £3.
It's not as expensive as the Han Solo Blaster. Slightly cheaper. I bet you can get one for about £10. There are two colour versions. There's a blue and a black one. But I don't really bother that much about it. So you'd be looking about £30 for a Stormtrooper figure with Blaster. Next, we have Sand People. Yes, Sand People, not Sand Person. They're people. And I'm going with the Solid Cheeks version. I'm not going to go down the Hollow Tubes version route.
I wish.
I like so many of the first 12. It comes with a vinyl cape. You can usually find these in good shape. As I think the kids didn't play with the Sand People as much as Princess Leia, Darth Vader. So you can probably pay about £25 for a decent condition Sand People. Yeah,
£25. So we're going to again out. Bear with me, something about this. Solid Cheeks. There we go, £35. So yeah, about right. You know, some of the figures have gone up, some have stayed the same. They've all gone up a little bit. Most of them gone up a lot. So
it does come with this gaffy stick.
A bit interesting to see the Jawa.
It's not really easy to find, but they're not hard either. You probably usually pay about £10 for one. So for a complete Sand People, I'd say about £30. The 11th figure we have is the Death Squad Commander, later known as the Star Destroyer Commander. This is quite an unusual figure. You can generally find them in really good condition. Not much paint rub on them. So you'd probably pay about £15 for these. And again, it came with the Imperial Blaster. And I said before, about £15 for one of these. So I'll say about £25 for a Death Squad Commander.
£25 for Death Squad Commander. That's D. Does anybody want to know the blue Snaggletooth though after the Jawa? Death Squad Commander, come on, C D Death there. 21. And that's the average price, obviously. So it's about right, about the same. Which for a first 12 is quite. It's not bad. It's not a bad price. really. Because I mean, the thing is, you can get Vader for 35, which is the main character. I think the only two really are Luke and Leia that you're going to pay high prices for. So I think the last one's got to be the Jawa.
Finally, on to the little fella, the Jawa.
Isn't he cute? Look at his little face.
Because those can go for anything up to £1,000. I'll tell you something, this is the figure that has shot up recently. You used to be able to get the one for about £25, but I don't think you could get one now for less than 30 with his little cloth cape. Maybe it's because of the Mandalorian, I don't know. Maybe the Sand people might be going up in value. We'll have to wait and see. He's definitely one little figure that is hard to get at a decent price.
It's the little figures that are going. The Ewoks and Yoda, they've all gone up in price.
So I'll say £30 for the figure. Head on to the blaster.
So £30 for the figure. This, I mean, that's average, isn't it? So Jawa. Sure. There we go. Final cape. Oof. If I could get a final cape for £423, not that up. But that's how rare it is. Rare this year. That's how rare it is in lifetime. And that's the value. That's how value it is. How valuable it is. How value it is. So £47, I told you it's going up. You need to get hold of a Jawa when you can, because they're just shooting up in price. I hardly ever see them anymore because they're so expensive. They've gone. It's one of the ones that's probably gone up the most. I mean, they're saying the availability rank is quite high, and the value is quite high as well. It's just going up in value. It's amazing. So, right, we wanted to look at Blue Snag, didn't we? Somebody wanted to look at, was it Vadertron wanted to look at Blue Snag? So, we've got Blue Snag with no dent is 271, and with dent is 261. So, you want it without the dent, like £10 difference, I know, but pretty rare. But like I said, they did make 15,000 of them. I don't know how many's left. There's probably about 5,000 left, maybe. But that's still a lot if you think about it, isn't it? It's not like you're talking about a Vlix or a Final Cape Jawa. It might be interesting to see how many Final Cape Jawas are still surviving. There's not that many. So yeah, I wouldn't be. I think that's the same picture anyway. So it doesn't really matter with dent or without dent for me. I would love one. I would love one, but yeah, it is quite. I don't like saying it's rare because it's not rare, but it's one of the rarest figures, should I say, and most valuable figures. So that helps you out. Hope that helps you out. Does anybody that doesn't collect vintage Star Wars want to start? Army builders, yeah, totally. Tracker isn't wrong. That's the average price. See, that is taking into account torn capes. You can still get one for £1,000, a decent one for £1,000. It's not wrong. It's never wrong. You're wrong. Where are we? Jawa. Let's click on the Jawa. So last price was sold in Germany for £423. 126 Kenner, 30 tall toys. 30 tall toys, that's quite a lot actually. So 156 sold. I don't know if that's in the last 2 years. It's not in the last 6 months, that's for sure. So for it tells you like from 2013 up to now. So a perfect one would have cost you in 2013 $565. And now it's double that. 1,220. 2 sold for that. 2 sold into. So you get like 10% band. See, that is £423 is a beta, basically. But then that's for ungraded. But if you go for graded, obviously, the last one sold was 3,052. So this is I'm just specifically talking about ungraded, because graded you can make your own price up. For a graded one, averaging like 2,000, like you're saying. But this is not talking about graded. So there, Ricky Rick. Things you need to buy from the shop. There's so many resins now. Well, you can tell. You can tell with the resins. You can tell with the Stan Solos. Got SS on the back of the leg. For one thing. Do you ever see that the new tracker? They're going to try and sell toys now. Try and raise prices. What? The new tracker? There's a guy in my work showed him a photo of my vintage Boba Fett, and he said, "What is that?" There's always somebody like that at work, isn't there? Usually everybody at work's like that. How have you got 2 Final Cape Jawas and you're not even offered me one? Talk about friendship. I don't know. See you later, Roof. Yeah, well. Anyway. So yeah, I have sold quite a bit of figures. Quite a few figures. Sold the Lando. I've got to send this over to Mr. Lawbot. He's not in the chat. Is Mr. Lawbot in the chat? If he's, I'm gonna wait until your next order to send that. He's buying a few bits. Bless him. I do have all those Funko orders to send to Chris, but I have a few vintage to send. I've sold a few things as well, so I've got an X-wing gun to send. Got lots of things to send, and it's bank holiday for us tomorrow, so no shops are open, so I can't go and take it tomorrow, unfortunately. But it will go out Tuesday. He's a Johnny Flipper, isn't he? There, mate. Hey, Mackie D. Oh, you missed the fun. Missed all the fun. Where have you been? You've been talking about the first 12. So let's get rid of that. I don't want to see anybody else. Oh, how is everybody anyway? How is everybody? So has anybody got any questions about vintage Star Wars? I'm Mackie Diaz. I want to show you that one. So I was going to show you. Let me get my photos up. I was going to show you what Drew Tegg has done for me. I'm sure he's. If anybody's got a Palatoy Death Star and they want a bit of protection for it, get in touch with me or Drew Tegg. If I can find the picture, there we go. I need to share that. He's sending me this over, paying for it, obviously. A dome for my Palatoy Death Star to keep it. It's like UV. So, do you know, I was worried about the oranging of the canopy. The only thing is it doesn't have a bottom, so I need to sort a bottom out. I don't know if it'll go around the base. I need to probably get something underneath because I do have it on a turntable, so I need to get something underneath to secure it to the Death Star. But yes, I think he's going to start selling them. So if anybody's interested, I'm not going to tell you the price just here, but it is very reasonable. If you've got a Palatine Death Star anyway, you want to keep it safe. But it's very nice. It's very nice, and he's going to send me that this week, and we'll look at that. We'll get that. I'm just trying to find somewhere to put it, really. So I want to get this Enterprise up there and get the 3D print around here. But I need to get that table. I think it's all going to change. You notice I've changed a few bits today anyway. I've got the let's get rid of that now. I've got the Armour of Hot Toys up there, and I just did the Lego today, the Luke Skywalker Lego. So that I did that on Twitch. If anybody's got Twitch, please follow me on Twitch. But yeah, I've put the Playmobil up there for now. It's all going to change. I did the room tour last week. I said I was going to change it all around, and so I'm getting this dome. I'm going to sort that out. I'm going to try and get the table, and I think I'm going to put this table over here and put maybe on there and put like a diorama or something. I don't know. We'll sort it out. Everything changes in this place. Oh, of course. Bless you. Lots of questions. Well, good. Ask away. Ask away. That's what we're here for. This is what this program's here for. I want to showcase people's vintage Star Wars collections as well. I've got rid of it now, so I don't think he's here anywhere. So Fabulous put his little collection up. Plus simple same as that is Bosk. No. Yeah, the body's same, yeah. Just using them for Sectorius Hive. You can ask him. Collector displays. I'm trying to get a case of them. I am thinking of expanding my operation at the antique place and getting a double cabinet because it's £40 a month for a single cabinet. I'm doing so well. It's £60 for a double cabinet, but it's only £100 for a booth. I am heading towards a booth. I think I'm going to get a double cabinet now. Maybe next month or when my 3 months runs out, I'm going to get a double cabinet. I'm not going to say their name, so I probably won't want me to say it, but I don't know. They'll probably be all right about it, but I'm not going to do without their consent. I'm getting some. I can't even say what they are, but some die-cast cars. I'm getting a job lot of those to put in the cabinet as well. So I really need to get a double cabinet and expand the vintage Star Wars. And I'm in talks with a couple more people about getting their product in the cabinets as well, because I'm getting a lot of vintage collectors in now. Yesterday, as I said, that Darth Vader helmet got sold. A lot more figures got sold. I was quite surprised yesterday when I showed them the cabinet was empty again. I had to go and pick up General Lando because somebody bought that. I had to go pick that up, so I'm glad that was still there. So I'm glad I took some stuff down as well. So I'm expanding that cabinet as well. There's more vintage Star Wars going in there. I think in the end, I think it's just going to stay all vintage Star Wars. Cheers, Pete. Thank you, mate. What's my most expensive Star Wars item? what I bought or what is more expensive now, because you got your pop-up lightsaber Arto. That is the most expensive figure I bought. It's now probably worth about £700. I bought it for 250. It's probably worth 700 now. But I did get the Yak Face for £220, and that's gone up a hell of a lot. The Vectis auction last week, I think that went for more than the pop-up lightsaber Arto, which is pretty weird. But you can't. It's a matter of who turns up on the day. You can't really take values from one-off auctions, to be honest with you. Hey Gary, how are you? Fins up, mate. Fins up. And Dino. Yeah, they're all coming in now. Now we've finished. I don't know. I'll have to carry on for a bit. We've got 5 minutes. Anyway, it might go for a bit longer. I think we've got till about 9:15. So, great idea. Only vintage Star Wars figures. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't want to just cater to the Star Wars collector, but that is kind of the only thing that he's selling. I've got a lot of. He's probably seen the picture. I've got a lot of stuff in that cabinet, and I just want to put in there that what people want. I've got Black Series. I've got Marvel Legends in there. I've got all sorts, but it's only the vintage Star Wars that are selling, really. There he is, look. There he is. Your ears must have been burning. Yeah, I'm just saying, I'll hold on to that until there's something else you want, if that's all right. I mean, unless you want it straight away. Oh, Jesus. So I've got a few bits to send on Tuesday. It's up to you. I can send it straight away, or we can wait. Should invite guests. What are you on about? Do you have the Hot Toys Force Awakens Han Solo? No. Searching for a reasonably priced one myself. No, I've not seen that for a while, to be honest with you. So they came in the two-back with the Chewbacca, and I saw that Forbidden Planet, and that was before I bought any Hot Toys, and I really loved it. I loved the Chewbacca because of the hair. It's just, it was outstanding, and I just fell in love with them then. But yeah, I've got the one John Joker gave to me. Got the backing. Got the backing card. It's really Sideshow exclusive. Love it. Yeah. So, any more questions? Any more questions? I'm going back to that one. That this is my wife said. Yeah. The most expensive item, I think, it's probably the Death Star. I would say that it's not the most I paid. I only paid £100. I mean, I've updated it. And I've got it better. So I've actually paid more than £100. But yeah, the highest I paid was £250 for the pop-up lightsaber Arto, and that's one of the first ones I bought when I got back into collecting them again. I was initially just going to collect the first 12, and then but the pop-up lightsaber Arto is very special to me, so I had to get that straight off. And Barada was the last one I bought, but Yak Face was one of the last ones because I don't like the figure and the price. I don't like the price of it. But yeah, I'd say the Palatoy Death Star. I mean, I've got it up at a silly price. I've actually got it up on eBay, which I don't want to sell it because I've got it up at a really silly price at £1,400. But people have been taking. There is one that's worse than mine. That's a lot more. It's 1,600, I think it is. But people have been putting them up now, seeing the prices and think, "Oh, I'll put mine up," but they're not as good. Because mine, I've just updated it now. That is mint. That is as mint as I'm going to get it. I mean, the last one was the Kenner one, which had a knackered base, but I didn't want to replace it. But I've got a Palatoy one now. So this is a proper Palatoy one. Gilsty, you ask that every week. Do you ask a question and I'm that far behind on the chat that when I answered it, you're not here. Yeah, so retro weapons are not repro. They're from the same mold as the originals. But what we do is, in most collectors, 90% collectors, will keep them separate. That's if you open the retro. If you do, you keep them separate from the originals. Because you can tell the difference. The plastic is different for a start off. It's not old school plastic. And that's why when you see repros, you can tell because the plastic's totally different now from what it used to be like. Yeah. I wouldn't call them repros, even though I know they are, but they're not other because they are from the person with the license. So they're not really repros. They are based on the originals, and they by the person who holds the kennel license. So they are, as you say, licensed to do them. Yes, she's there. She is. Took all the clothes off. No, I didn't. I took her. You can take her armor off actually. Her armor is velcroed on. It's really good. So yeah, it's fantastic. If you're offered £1 million, yeah, it's not worth that much. The only thing I wouldn't sell is Princess Leia, the signed Princess Leia. That is the only thing I wouldn't sell. I have been thinking, I mean, we were doing the Vectis auction the other day, and I think it might have been Rosaf that planted the seed in the mind of asking about the process of selling the collection. Oh, he said, would you sell your collection to Vectis? He planted that seed of what I might do. I need to get all the blasters. I need to complete the collection first. But documenting Vectis taking my collection, valuing it, cataloguing it, selling it, and that the content of that would be brilliant. And then I could start all over again. But it's just a pain in the ass that I don't want to look for them anymore. It's always been the thrill of the chase and finding them. It still is though. It still is, even though I've got them all. Finding a shop that's got vintage Star Wars is just unbelievable. I know there's a shop I have planned to go to. I can't go this week because I'm so busy. But I have planned to go to a shop very close to me. That it's a vintage shop. I don't know what they've got there, but I'm planning to go there. It's like going down to Cosmic Toys. He's got cabinets full of vintage Star Wars now. It's just nice to go. I know it's there though. It's just what it is if you go on a trip somewhere and you see like an antique, even if it's an antique shop and it's got some vintage Star Wars in there, and they usually silly prices. But I usually have to come away with something because I just don't like leaving it there. But it's just the thrill of the chase, and yeah, it's something I have been thinking about. I don't want to sell them. It's not the monetary value. It's the entertainment value and the educational value of selling. How you sell something at auction. I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily the vintage figures. It could be, I don't know, some Matchbox, or it could be the Hot Toys, or I don't want to sell the Hot Toys, but even like my Leia collection, I could send that, and we could document that them coming to pick it up, valuing it, cataloguing it, and just film it all. And it'd be entertainment to you lot, and be content for the channel, and then it'd be educational as well. And then just going and starting again, doing what Joey does, and just going out, because Joey's brilliant at what he does, but he pays a lot of money for his stuff. And every time I see something, I'm thinking, I can get that a lot cheaper. I think we're all saying, because I've noticed in America that you're paying a lot more for your vintage toys than we are over here. But having said that, I did buy an Evel Knievel last night for £65. Without the winder. I've just paid £15 for the winder. Cheers, Pete. So I'm going to get a complete Evel Knievel now. And that's just one thing ticked off my list. I'm going to do a bit of content. I'm obviously going to review it and talk about it and things like that, and why it's so special to me. And then maybe put it in the cabinet. No, I'm not going to put it in the cabinet. Well, you never know. If you don't sell, it'd be nice to see someone come in and value your collection. I don't need somebody to come and value my collection. That's my job. That's what I do. That's what I do. I know what my collection's worth. But yeah, I know what you're saying. It could get Nick to come down. And he lives in Leeds anyway, so it won't be. I'd like to get him on sometime. Like we're going to Collectabilia on Saturday. There's obviously Cosmic Toys going to be there. I'm going to see Gareth. I'm going to do a lot of filming down there. I'm going to do a lot of interviewing and things like that. But there's Toys of Tatooine, which I know from Leeds. There's a few guys down there that I know. It's going to be really, really good. I'm looking forward to next Saturday, so that's why I'm trying to keep a bit of money. But I've just bought an Evel Knievel, so. What, all three of them? What draft? Yeah, but you never know. There's no value to down back in 7th round. There's nobody there, is there? So you never know. It might be. I'm going to say the next Tom Brady, but I don't want him to be there. I do, because then we don't need bloody Tom Brady to come in. Yeah. I showed it earlier on in the stream. Was you not here at the beginning? What did we say? We've gone up to 6,700 now. Yeah. So I mean, I can get the value through the tracker, but I can do it myself. I know how much each figure's worth. So yeah, paid what? It's under 2,500 for the lot. It's worth over $6,500 now. That's not including, because it's down as £100. I paid £100, and that's what it's down as £100. That's worth a lot more than £100 now. Probably more, £1,000. So that's not including that. So it's probably $7,500 just in Star Wars figures. But that's not including everything else that's in here. You know what I mean? So I really need to get some insurance. Right, that's just about it then. I've gone over the hour anyway. So thank you for joining me. I'll be back next Sunday with the Star Wars Toybox. But tomorrow, I don't know if I'm doing anything tomorrow. I might do some gaming over on Twitch. I might do a sneaky live stream tomorrow night. But because I'm going out. Sorry, I'm going out tomorrow night. Going out for a meal. Then I'm going to see Book of Mormon. Tuesday, Brooks Collectibles is doing his first live stream at 4:30. If anybody can join in there, Brooks Collectibles, please join him. I'll share that out before. Wednesday, obviously Moon Knight, then it's Star Wars Day. We're going to be doing at least 2 auctions on Wednesday. We're live streaming at least 2 auctions, and then Hasbro Pulse is at 4 o'clock. Then Thursday, I'm going to go see Doctor Strange. I've got tickets for Doctor Strange, and I'll talk about that. I won't be doing any spoilers, but I'll be talking about that Thursday. And then Friday, we have the finale of... It's a finale of Moon Knight on Wednesday, and it's finale of Picard on Friday, but we've got Strange New World starting as well. So it's not on the TV in the UK, so I may have to get it by other means, if you know what I mean. And then Collectabilia is Saturday. Busy week. So, yeah, thank you, everybody. Certain things can change in value just like that. Yeah, totally. That's why I've got the tracker, and it keeps me up to date. All I have to do is finish. You're right. It's like that Jawa. That Jawa's just shot up in value since the Mandalorian. I don't know if it's since the Mandalorian, but it's gone crazy. It's all the little figures. Why is it all the little? The Ewoks have gone up. It's so much. Yoda, they've all shot up in value. The pop-up lightsaber Arto is just gone ridiculous as well. Yeah. Yeah, right. I'm going now. Yeah, I was looking forward to that so much. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. It's been emotional. So I'll see you all later.
Wait, Master. It might be dangerous.